Klingon narration. There are many things I enjoy about the Kelvin timeline, but the revised look of the Klingons is not one of them. And yeah, I know Discovery is not technically set in the Kelvin timeline, but it's using the same look, so it's an apt comparison. Get off my back!
This drought's gonna last 89 years.
Technology is so advanced that they can see into the future? I'm just gonna say it. I think that's total bullshit.
And if we don't do something now, they won't live another 1,000 hours. The ambient radiation from a nearby meteor drilling accident dried out their water table.
But the captain would surely already know this information since that's why they're down here. So why would Michael be repeating this to her? I get it so we know why they're on the planet, but come up with a more creative way to divulge that info to us. These new gun models have a avoid the walls of the well perfectly setting, and honestly, it was a great upgrade choice.
Storm is moving faster than I thought.
Guess she didn't calculate for the ever-changing winds of plot convenience. Rookie mistake. Avoid contact to comply with General Order 1, but also remain in plain sight, so your interference is obvious.
I'm grateful, Captain.
But you'd be more grateful if your captain had reminded you to use the protective gear around your head to protect you from the sand, right? Cover your mouth!
These are our footprints. You've walked us in a circle.
Not exactly a circle.
Michael is smart. Very smart. She'd have known while walking this shape that they weren't creating a circle. Also, given how the wind is blowing and the ship is descending, leaving visible footprints in the sand would be truly difficult. We don't usually sin the opening credits, at least not for actually being opening credits, but when you're dealing with a franchise that has had some very famous and exciting examples in the past, it's hard not to notice how underwhelming these are. I'm not saying I miss Faith of the Heart, but I'm closer to missing it than I would like to be.
First Officer's Log, Stardate 1207.3.
Main storyline of a Star Trek episode opens with a log entry cliche.
Any idea what it is?
A very strange interpretation of an updated Starfleet uniform? Look at these leg zippers. What is the use of these decorative thigh zippers?
Thoughts, number one.
I have plenty of thoughts, most of which revolve around how much f***ing talking there is in this show. Maybe the budget is limited and the effects are hard and stuff, but can we please be shown something instead of being told to death?
On behalf of Captain Giorgio and the entire crew of the USS Shenzhou, we'd like to welcome you to Flight 819.
Airplane humor.
Commencing final pre-launch system checks. Life support nominal. Oxygen nitrogen saturation nominal.
Announcing ship status and ungodly amounts of technobabble might be a beloved Star Trek staple, but the show isn't getting off that easy. It's still getting a this goes on for some time sin, because that is a beloved TVSins staple.
Boost signal.
Unable to comply.
I can understand trying to get communications back online, but nobody should be acting surprised that this happened. Communication failure was literally part of the conversation before the mission started. As gorgeous as this shot is, I can't help but hear all of the parental figures telling me to never look into the sun because I could lose my vision. And sure, they have to have special coating on these visors to make any of this make sense, but still, don't look directly into the f***ing star. You'll catch a cold.
She won't make it unless we get her back now.
Except you don't get her now, and she does make it. So I will volunteer you to wear the red shirt in the next episode.
Do we have her, Mr. Wheaton?
You spelled Wheaton wrong.
Hang on.
More like floated out, but semantics. Awful nice of the debris to leave her alone now that her suit isn't operational. I once had a friend, Toby, who spoke Klingon and had one of the swoopy knives on his wall. He said that when a Klingon dies, the bodies are meaningless because of their warrior beliefs or some shit. I hate myself for remembering that, but he would not shut up about his obsession. I haven't seen Toby in 20 years, but I can hear him screaming at his television from here, so thank you, Discovery, for f***ing up Klingon lore for Toby. I honor you with a sin. Jeez, if this coffin porn goes on for much longer, I'll be watching it from the comfort of my own. Stephen Summers, Star Trek. It's funny because a lot of people say the Reavers from Firefly are ripoffs of Klingons, and here Star Trek is ripping off the Reavers adorning their ships with dead bodies. I believe that's also known as the Circle of Life. David Cronenberg, Star Trek.
Do you understand the effect of genetic unspooling?
Yeah, but just in case that one guy in the background doesn't understand, you can go ahead and explain it to him while I'm standing close. I mean, I could explain it to you, but you seem really passionate, so.
If there are Klingons in this sector, we should withdraw immediately.
This is Federation space. Retreat is not an option.
Few things here. What's up with this Finders Keepers bullshit from the Federation? They can't allow an alien ship to even hang out in this space? Sure, whatever it is may have up the communicator, but they don't know this. Also, I understand the captain is brave and all, but have they ever been in battle in this ship? Certainly not against Klingons, right? And their second in command is gravely injured. So why would they not fall back, tell Starfleet there's some afoot, and then come back for the attack? I just feel like this shocking Klingon ship reveal is lost because this guy's eyes are always wide open. Is he surprised? Afraid? Wondering if he left the food maker thingy on?
Impossible.
Oh, shut up, robot face. You should have the red alert warning on your face and you know it. And this does happen. The beacon is lit, Gondor calls for aid, Rohan answers, but what really confuses me is how the Klingons could see the light in the first place. In Lord of the Rings, there's a physical fire snaking through the mountains. In space, the light explodes and then must travel incredible distances to reach the destination. Anyway, Lord of the Rings is better. Here's a fan service sin for those of you who are pissed that this form of holographic communication wasn't invented until later, And this sin is for not just sitting back and enjoying a new show's interpretation of technology.
Optical sensors overloaded.
That's okay. This ship has old Earth tech just laying around and is surely equipped with sunshades.
It seems to be some sort of signal emitter.
Or they're just about to take a picture and accidentally have the flash on. Maybe don't walk into the room and immediately blurt out whatever you think you know, Michael.
Where are my filters?
See, it is for a picture.
Permission to leave the bridge, Captain.
Are you kidding?
It's relevant.
Is that code for Michael having started her period?
Computer.
Working.
Since when do we need computers to reply with working? What happened to the little ding? I don't need my smart speaker to reply, yeah, what's up? Just make a chirpy beep so I can ask random trivia questions and let's get on with it.
Commander Burnham.
Hello, Sarek.
Man, that was quick. Are Vulcans just always on the ready? Never playing golf or on the toilet reading Maxim?
Captain, we have to give the Klingons a Vulcan hello.
Roll commercials.
I'm sorry.
Sorry in advance, but the Vulcan neck pinch. I feel like this is the franchise's get out of jail free card when they can't come up with any other way to get out of a situation. It's Star Trek's very own This Works. Also, Michael isn't Vulcan. And yeah, she trained on Vulcan and has some kind of past with Sarek. But in Star Trek 3, it was made very clear that humans aren't able to deliver an effective Vulcan neck pinch. So this series pretty much gives a big middle finger to continuity. I don't understand warp and beacons and but it seems that if the Klingons were scattered around and Starfleet is organized, Starfleet could have been present far before the Klingons would arrive. Of course, then there wouldn't have been a cliffhanger, and if there's not a cliffhanger, who'd want to watch the next episode immediately available, if you're a subscriber?
This is not combat. It's an act of lunacy, General Sir. Personally, I think you're a f***ing idiot.
Do the TVSins guys secretly love movies? Shh! Have they had a podcast devoted to discussing movies called Sincast since 2015? Shh! Have they had a vast array of movie talks, deep dives, games, guest interviews, Q&A, and much more on the Sincast? Damn it, I said keep it down! Oh, screw it. The secret's out. Check out the Sincast every Monday and more wherever you do your podcasts. We have fun.
We come in peace.
And you go in pieces, asshole.
One proton torpedo in that small exhaust port, and the whole thing goes blammo.
She's not gonna last much longer.
Hang on.
Explorer, do you copy?
Please. Help.
I see dead people.
The beacons are lit!
How did the Vulcans achieve diplomatic relations with the Klingons?
There's an old Vulcan proverb. Only Nixon could go to China.
You don't like me, Bond. You don't like my methods. You think I'm an accountant.
You gotta be f***ing kidding me.